Hey guys, it's Lynk Plays Games. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Pokemon Leaf Green. So we are currently in Erica's grass-type gym, and we are gonna knock out all these ladies and their Pokemon, and then we're gonna take on Erica and get the gym badge, and then yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But for right now, we've got to knock these few out. I'm hurt by poison. Oh no. I also love that I've been nicknaming my Pokemon. That's not something I normally do. Right? So like, before when I would play Pokemon, or even like when I play it on my own, I don't nickname them. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, that's like the most important thing about Pokemon is getting to nickname them and creating a bond with them. I've never been big on nicknames, because like I would nickname them something, and they would evolve, or down the road I would end up hating their nickname. So I'm like, maybe not, you know? But, like, see, Gyarados. I didn't nickname Gyarados. I didn't have a good enough nickname. I gotta find the name person. But, it's fine, Gyarados don't need a nickname. What would I even call him? What would I call this Gyarados? Gary the Gyarados. Is that what we're gonna go with when I find the name person? Also, could you just imagine having Gary the Gyarados? Like, we got Fireball, and Storm, and Puff, and then we would just have Gary the Gyarados. Alright then, I mean, it could be a thing. I need a drawing of me with Gary the Gyarados now. Like, with the name tag on him that says Gary. That'd be great. Somebody do this. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Do I have the spoons to do it? I don't know, but it's okay. Okay, so we got monies. And, let's go ahead and take on one more. Okay. I like that this is like an all-women's gym. Like, I love that. And, like, seeing that in older Pokemon games, like, I love some of the messages that are in there that you don't realize. Like, the message that I get from this gym is, like, not only, like, women are powerful, women working with women and building other women is just a force to be reckoned with, you know? Even though I'm sweeping these Pokemon easily. That's besides the point. But like, think about it. That is such a good message for young women who are into gaming about, you know, realizing that you can work together with other women and build each other up. And I know it's not really pushed upon, it's not really thought of, especially like as a kid. I played this game as a kid, so I know that wasn't my thought process. But now, as I'm playing it as I'm older and I'm realizing these things, I live for it. Like, I've never been the type to have a lot of friends. I've never been, you know, big into hanging out with groups of girls. I tend to get along with guys a lot better than girls. More so for the fact that I play video games and I can relate to guys more in that sense. Whereas with girls, you know, yes, I'm good at makeup. Yes, I could talk about makeup a lot. But I couldn't do it all day, every day, you know? Okay, don't underestimate the ladies in here. Yes. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Like, she's just like, not just don't underestimate me, don't underestimate these other ladies in here. Love that. Like, that just makes me so happy. And I hate that, like, younger me never grasped that. But, what I was saying about not having a lot of, like, girl friends, I think, like, another factor into that is just the fact that, like, when I was younger, the groups of girls around me, there weren't really many gamer girls, you know? Like, it was either you were very country and you liked riding horses and being outside in nature, or you were a part of a sports team, or you were in band, you were, like, you had your, like, little cliques, but there weren't many, like, gamer girls, or at least not many that I knew of. So, like, most of my friends in high school were people who, for the most part, aligned with me when it came to, like, music taste and style and all that. But I never, like, knew anyone who was, like, big into gaming like I was. Like, yeah, people would play, like, Animal Crossing and Stardew Valley, but, like, not really, like, Minecraft or Pokemon. And if, like, they liked Pokemon, they liked it just for the simple fact that it was popular, not that, you know, it's actually, like, a good game series. So, like, yeah, it was really hard for me to make friends when I was younger with girls. But, like, guy friends, I had, like, a lot of guy friends in high school. Like, there was one guy I was friends with. Me and him both liked, like, same music, same style. And I can't think if we liked any of the same games other than, like, Legend of Zelda. I remember him getting the new game. Well, not new now, but at the time, new game. And him being obsessed with it. And then there was another guy that I was friends with who did like Pokemon and anime and all that kind of stuff. And like there was just more so people like that. But it was typically guys. Like, yeah, there would be some girls who liked anime, but again, they only really liked it because it was what was popular in their friend group. Or, like, to them it was cool to be, you know, an anime nerd and, like, stuff like that. Like, they liked it more so for the status rather than the fact of actually liking it. And see, this might be the weird thing about me, but, like, I cannot get along with non-genuine people. Like, when I was in school, there'd be, like, somebody going, oh yeah, I like horror games, and the only thing of horror they liked was Five Nights at Freddy's, because that's what was popular at the time. You know, way back in 2013, 2014, I think 2014, really, but either way, way back when, actually a decade ago, when Five Nights at Freddy's was, like, starting off, everyone's like, oh yeah, I'm so into horror, I like Five Nights at Freddy's. And then you ask them about Bendy and the Ink Machine, and they're like, oh, I don't know what that is. Or you ask them about Slenderman, and they're like, oh, I don't know nothing about that. And it's like, okay, you like horror games, but you only like Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I like that one YouTuber that plays it. And it's like, okay, yep, you're just a Markiplier fan. Or whatever. Like, I get that, but also at the same time, you can't really be a horror fan if you don't actually like horror games. Right? Like, you could be a fan of the series and of the, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. But, like, to say you like horror just because you like the FNAF series, no, my brain did not like that as a kid. I still don't like it today. Because, like, there's different levels of horror, right? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and take on Erica while I rant. Sorry. But it's cool if you only like specific things out of each genre, but don't act like you like it all, right? That's like with anime. There was one girl that I was friends with who was like, oh yeah, I really like Death Note. And so, like, I'd talk to her about Death Note, and she would just smile and nod along, but she wouldn't give any input. And so one day, I finally got fed up. And a couple of my friends could see that I was fixing to do something. And so they were just watching. And I was like, yeah, did you see that one episode where this happened? And it was something outrageous. Something that never even happened in the anime. And the girl goes, oh my god, yeah, I loved that episode. It was so great. I was like, really? Because it didn't happen. So what do you mean you liked that episode? Because that never happened. And yeah, basically I caught her in the lie, being ungenuine. And that didn't go over so well. It was like as soon as I would catch on that they were not genuine, I would call them out. And as soon as I started doing that more frequently, and the more I was fed up with it, everyone started to scatter, right? So no one wants to get called out. No one wants to, be shown as a fraud. So they would stop talking to me. They would distance themselves from me because they were like, okay, I'm gonna get called out. Let me not do that. Let me not have that chance. So they would all run. And at the time, I didn't realize it was because of the fact that they weren't a genuine person that they were doing this. I thought it was something wrong with me. And I was like, maybe I'm too honest. Maybe I'm too mean. Maybe this, maybe that. Maybe it's my fault. And now that I'm older, I see that it was just more so the fact that, yes, I was at fault for calling them out. But it wasn't my fault that they weren't a genuine person, right? So, just remember, to any of you youngins who are still in school, call people out. Call it like you see it. Be a genuine person. Find genuine friends, because the ones that are not genuine, they will not be here when you graduate. I've been out of high school since 2018. Like, I can count on one hand how many people from high school I'm still kind of friends with, still talk to from time to time, because they're genuine people. Now, once I got out of high school and I started working and meeting new people, I started to find people who are more my type of people. They more so relate to me. And the funny thing is, none of them are the same age as me, right? So like, with Cass, the awkward gamer, he's older than me. And then Jello, who I've named Cyndaquil after in one of my series, he's younger than me. And then I've got a couple new friends that I've, gotten along the way and here recently. And this one girl, she's so sweet. Me and her love anime. We've been talking a lot. We like the same things. She's younger than me. Her boyfriend, who is also now my friend, by default, he's older than me. And we're getting very, into, the gaming thing. I'm showing him how to do YouTube. It's great. So, don't worry if you are still in school and you don't have a lot of friends. You will one day. You will meet people who are your people and your type of people. And you will meet some real genuine ones. But we got the rainbow badge, and I am done with my tangent. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!